Hey everyone. Welcome to Secrets Behind the Stars. All the juicy details are in today's video, so stick around, hit subscribe, and share this story before we dive in. Thank you for being here. The rumor mill in Turkish show business has been grinding non-stop, and at the center of it all are Cenk Torun and Mahassine Merabet, a duo whose sudden quiet, fewer sightings, and careful online behavior have ignited talk of an emotional rift that might have gone too far. What began as whispers has turned into a wave of speculation. People close to the couple hint that the growing distance between them was enough to pull their families into the picture. The loudest claim right now is that Cenk Torun's mother recently reached out to Mahassine Merabet with a clear purpose, getting them back to a place where they can talk, hear each other out, and possibly find their way to reconciliation. If true, it's a move born out of love and concern, not control. For months, fans have adored the spark that Cenk and Mahassine carry when they are side by side, on set, at premieres, or simply leaving a dinner hand in hand. Their chemistry has been a conversation in itself, something that drew attention even before anyone dared to say the word relationship. But in recent weeks, their absence from each other's timelines, the rare mentions, and the careful avoidance of joint appearances started to feel like a message. Questions multiplied. The answers didn't. Neither Cenk nor Mahassine has directly acknowledged the rumors. They never do, at least not before they're ready. That quiet has only made the gossip press more frantic. The lack of confirmation or denial opened a vacuum, one that friends, acquaintances, and sources were all too ready to fill. The latest buzz claims this silence is not just caution, it's a pause while their families try to gently put pieces back together. Here's how the story goes behind the curtain. Faced with uncertainty and the risk of a public fracture, Cenk's mother sought a private, respectful meeting with Mahassine's mother. No flashing cameras, no managers hovering, no press leaks from a hotel lobby. It was arranged off the record, away from the scenes that stir headlines. The goal wasn't to decide for them, but to clear the smoke and remind both sides that when work, pressure, and noise pile up, communication can collapse without either person intending it. Inside chatter adds more color to the backdrop. Those who know the families say the elders genuinely believe this rough patch is temporary. They reportedly see two people overwhelmed by overlapping burdens, set calls that start at dawn, scripts rewritten overnight, cross-border obligations, and the kind of attention that turns every look into a headline. The mothers, especially, are said to have insisted on a softer approach, nudged them toward conversation, not confrontation. Keep the spotlight away, not pull it closer. And just like that, social media lit up. The moment fans heard whispers of the mothers meeting, timelines flooded. Is peace around the corner? If family is encouraging it, there's hope. Let them breathe, love doesn't need an audience. Supporters who fell for their natural warmth in public were quick to spin the wheel of optimism. A meeting between mothers doesn't guarantee anything, but it signals something important. That what's between Cenk and Mahassine is being treated with seriousness, not as a trend to be replaced by another. Even so, no one on either side has stepped out to confirm any of this. There's no photo of a cafe table, no audio clip, no friendly waiter's confession. That absence of hard proof has done nothing to calm the buzz. In the world of celebrity, silence often foreshadows movement. People are scouring for signs, a liked post, a shared song lyric, a carefully timed story. Sometimes a seemingly random caption feels like a lifeline thrown to those paying attention. Those close to the situation speak of a meeting that unfolded with genuine warmth. The mothers reportedly put the feelings of the couple above everything. No list of grievances, no tally of wrongs. Just two families agreeing that misunderstandings can be untangled if they're handled with patience. They also allegedly recognized how much strain Mahassine has been under, juggling demanding projects and long days that leave little room for messy emotions. And they understood that when schedules collide and fatigue sets in, even someone as experienced and even-tempered as Cenk may choose to step back rather than say something he can't take back. It's said that this is exactly what happened. Not a dramatic fight, but a slow brewing disconnect, the kind that develops when you're both too tired to bridge a gap that widens by inches. According to whispers passed along in careful tones, Cenk withdrew to regain his balance while Mahassine, stretched thin by commitments, retreated into work. The worst enemy wasn't betrayal or scandal, it was time, distance, and the echo chamber of attention that magnifies small slights into insurmountable walls. The guidance from the elders, we're told, focused on what matters. Listen first. Speak second. Don't let people outside the story write your ending. Those words reportedly struck a chord. The couple, who weren't speaking much, may have begun exchanging messages again, first practical, then personal, then maybe a shade hopeful. Their circles, sensing a fragile opening, decided to help without meddling. Friends who used to host them together are quietly arranging gatherings where a chance encounter won't feel staged. Meanwhile, watch the digital breadcrumbs. Fans notice that Mahassine's posts have taken on a reflective tone, fewer bold declarations, more serene snapshots, softer words that feel like someone choosing calm over performance. Cenk, for his part, has avoided answering questions about his private life altogether, redirecting attention to work with the kind of composed grace that has marked his career for decades. Depending on who you ask, this is either a sign of respect for a delicate moment or evidence they're already repairing things away from the noise. People forget how common family mediation is in their world. It's not about control, it's about context. When headlines drown out real conversations, someone has to lower the volume. So it wouldn't shock anyone if, in the days ahead, we see a carefully chosen image surface, or a succinct statement that resists oversharing yet says enough to calm the storm. A soft smile, a shared frame, and a comment with one understated heart could change the narrative overnight. Until then, the tabloids are in overdrive. They're convinced this is not a clean break. Sources insist the lines of communication were never fully severed, faint but present, strained but real. With families involved, the buzz is that both Cenk and Mahassine want a calmer path, something measured and private, a chance to reevaluate what they are to each other without the pressure of people timing their replies or reading meaning into every silence. Word drifting from private circles suggests that Mahassine has admitted to being emotionally worn down yet refuses to end anything while hearts are still talking. Cenk, steadier on the surface, is said to be throwing himself into work not as an escape, but as a reset button. He reportedly believes they're looking at a pause, not a conclusion. Both sides seem to agree on one thing: time can be a remedy, and quiet can be medicine if used wisely. There's another layer to this that keeps resurfacing. Insiders claim the mothers didn't stop at one conversation. They've followed up with phone calls, short and respectful, just to make sure hope doesn't buckle under a bad day or a misunderstood text. Some observers applaud the involvement, calling it a lifeline when the public stage gets too loud. Others worry that extra attention from family could add pressure. Yet, the dominant view is that gentle support, given privately, is exactly what this situation needs. So what might come next? If the chatter is even half true, we could see them in the same room again soon, at a mutual friend's dinner, a quiet industry event, or a low-key celebration out of town. It wouldn't take a grand gesture to send the press spinning. A shared laugh, a brief conversation by the exit, a moment caught from across the room. Any of it would be enough to suggest that the ice is melting and the bridge is being rebuilt, one plank at a time. No official statements yet, of course. None are expected until they feel ready. But the back-channel talk is stubborn: this isn't over. It doesn't read like a final chapter. It reads like a complicated middle, the kind that either turns into a stronger bond or becomes a memory that taught them what to seek and what to leave behind. Either way, it's a story that refuses to fade from the headlines because the people at the center are real, and their silence is louder than any script. One thing is certain: fans are watching not to judge, but to root for two individuals who have given them warmth, grace, and poise on and off the screen. There is a tenderness to the support that feels uncommon in gossip cycles, a willingness to let time do its work and to trust that the people involved know what's best for their hearts. Whether the outcome is a heartfelt reunion or a respectful farewell, respect is the undercurrent. As the days roll on, we'll be tracking every small sign with care, not frenzy. If the mothers' meeting happened as described, and if conversations are gently resuming, then it's fair to say this relationship still has a pulse, and perhaps, a path forward that's quieter, wiser, and stronger than before. For now, that's the heartbeat of the story. This brings us to the end of our video. If you enjoyed our deep dive, don't forget to subscribe to Secrets Behind the Stars and share this video with friends who are following every twist and turn. We'll be here with whatever comes next. Until then, take care and goodbye.